Running with the runners. 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 Running with the runners.
All right, good evening, everyone. You are running with the runners. It's Tuesday, February 10th, 2026. As always, got my good brother here, Ricardo Hamilton, aka M.I.M.S, making it make sense. What's going on, brother? How are you doing tonight?
Awesome. Fired up and excited as always. Got a great Runners Live show for everybody. I'm pumped. How you doing, brother?
Awesome, man. I'm excited about this new journey we're getting started with and just continue to help people get assets and win every single day.
Yeah.
You know, tonight, guys, we're going to be focused on a new project called Iskander that is powered by Texit Coin. And, you know, it's a great time to buy crypto. A lot of people are down on it because the price is down. This is when the smart money's coming in. This is when Wall Street's coming in. This is when the hedge coming in, because retail's gone, right? Retail, if prices aren't pumping at all times highs, they're out. This is when the smart money moves in, brother. So I'm happy to keep educating people.
Yeah, no, this is the time. Obviously, we tell everybody all the time, when there's blood in the streets, that's the time to buy. Okay, or hold your positions. If anything, definitely time to buy, because they won't stay low forever. Definitely won't stay low forever. Little patience, you know what I'm saying, goes a long way.
Definitely. Yeah. So guys, you know, everyone that has joined in Texit Coin is winning. They're going to continue to be winning. Of course, there's the haters out there. Of course, there's the trolls. Of course, there's the people that have, you know, short-minded or short-sighted, you know, where everything is going. But I've just been super happy with everything that we're doing, the adoption that we're getting, the networks that we're growing. And so everything is still rolling with Texit. We got massive news tonight about the downtown digital dollars that we're going to get into a little bit more. We signed a huge partnership with some different companies in Dubai. So everything is falling right into place. And tonight we just really want to really give you guys a quick introduction to the phase 3 of Texit Coin. And this was something we've, you know, been waiting for, that has been in the works for over a year now. And it's finally going to be here this week. Now, you can't join yet. The first block has been mined, but we cannot join until Thursday, the 12th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. So when that happens, don't worry, guys. We'll be going live and getting everything out there to you. But what we have here, guys, is Iskander. Like we have in America, we have Texit Coin that is Texas-based, and we kind of use that culture of the Texas independence movement. With Iskander, the primary location that we're building it and trying to integrate it is in Dubai, which already loves crypto, which is absolutely amazing and has a lot of wealth already there. So this is phase 3 of the global mining network. Like I said, enrollments can't be there yet. But of course, M.I.M.S, kind of the key thing we're going to try to get across to people here, right, is that this is built to strengthen and protect the Texit Coin through global cross mining, increasing the redundancy, increasing the scale. So it is based in Dubai, but again, as Iskander grows, anyone that gets a miner in Iskander, they're going to be help power and strengthen the Texit Coin blockchain as well. So, bro, I'm excited to get into this. Your take on here, make it make sense, M.I.M.S, just to make sure people understand how Texit is moving forward. And we're going to basically have two, you know, countries, two areas of the world coming together to help decentralize and spread the power of sound money.
Yeah, no, it's all about the blockchain, folks. That's what people got to get. When you can add more value, more security, more scalability, you know, make a blockchain more efficient, that brings value. Okay, and so that's what this is. It's just further, you know, solidification and expansion of the foundation that was already built. And of course, we already know the success of Texit Coin, and now for it to be powering Iskander, and of course, we already know about Dubai and all the wealth and all the excitement that comes, you know, with the crypto space when you talk about Dubai. I think this is obviously it just makes sense when you can have a mining infrastructure in Dubai, mirroring what we've already done with the Texit Coin blockchain. And obviously, to be in early on something like this is good as well. The value comes from the infrastructure, folks. You know, when you're looking at, you know, once again, we talk about proof of work blockchains. Okay, there's only so many of them. And you know, when you have these blockchains and you talk about the scalability of it and the usability and the growth of it, we're so early. You know, we're at the beginning. It's like you build a city and you have the towns and the bank and the hospital and all this and that, and now you got people coming in and you're building and everything. So this is the foundation here. But yeah, I can already tell that, you know, this is going to be very successful because I know people in Dubai are loving this.
Yeah, we're already having massive, just great feedback, lots of people getting involved. And so, you know, why Iskander, right? We're adding international hash power. You know, just last week, you know, Texas was under a really bad snowstorm. You know, they sometimes can have different hurricanes come in. So you don't want to have all of your mining power and locations in one area of the world. And so now once we're building the mine in Texas, we're building the mine in Dubai, and then we're looking at 3, maybe even 4 other locations to spread them out geographically. And again, that reduces the jurisdictional risk. Dubai is so welcoming to crypto, so we're able to actually do everything by the book, get all the right regulations. Because America, we still don't have our crap together. We still can't get regulation passed. We're still living in a gray area when it comes to cryptocurrency and blockchain. Hopefully the Clarity Act will get passed soon, but it looks like it's getting pushed back even more. We're strengthening the long-term network security. And of course, Texit Coin remains the mothership. And let's go ahead and watch this short video, Mims. Let me make sure we have, actually, I'm going to stop sharing and share just so I make sure I do it the right way. Let me make sure you can hear this when we get started.
Most of crypto, mining happens in one place, under one system, exposed to one set of risks. One regulation, one grid failure, one disruption, and the entire network is vulnerable. But what if it didn't have to be that way? From the very beginning, Texit Coin's founder, Bobby Gray, envisioned something different. Not a single mining operation, not a centralized network, but a global system built for strength, resilience, and longevity. Iskander Coin is the first major step in that vision. Iskander is launching from Dubai, one of the most iconic cities in the world. A global financial hub, a crypto-friendly environment, a gateway between East and West. The perfect foundation for a world-class mining network. Global cross-mining creates something the crypto world has never seen before. Redundancy, decentralization by design, geographic distribution, regulatory resilience, protection from grid failures. Instead of relying on one location, multiple massive mining centers support each other's networks. When one region faces challenges, the network keeps running. As this system expands, it is designed to reach 5 major global mining hubs, producing a combined 500 to 600 million megahash. That places this network among the strongest mining operations in the world. No other project has ever built infrastructure like this. This is revolutionary, and this wasn't a pivot. It wasn't an afterthought. Global cross-mining has been part of the strategy from day one. Now, the foundation is in place. A promise fulfilled, a vision realized, a long-term strategy brought to life. The first blocks have already been mined. The network is live. The ecosystem is growing. This is more than a new coin. It's a global mining infrastructure built for the future of crypto. Welcome to Iskander. Welcome to Phase 3. This is just the beginning.
All right. I love it, guys. Awesome video there by Jim Carey and Corey. just to kind of give you the big picture, the big vision that we're doing here. And bro, I'm excited. The first coin has already been mined, and they have there were ways to get in with you being a founder's position, but for most people, your first shot to get in is going to be this Thursday. And now again, guys, we didn't get into Texit Coin until it was about 40 cents, right? We were getting around, I don't know, 7 coins a day when we got in. Obviously, as more people join, the number of coins that you get each day goes down. Now, M.I.M.S, let me ask you a simple question. Knowing what you know now about Texit Coin, when do you wish you would have started mining Texit Coin?
Oh, easy. Day one.
Right.
Day one.
And, we've had a lot of success. We've made a lot of money, a lot of profit from Texit Coin. But the people that got in early, a year before us, right? The people that were the first to believe, right? And that's what's amazing about this, right, M.I.M.S, is to see what Texit Coin has done starting from zero with no real massive money up front, right? It was really just Bobby and a few of his close friends kind of spreading this message of honest money, of, building and crowdsourcing the mine. And, we have literally gone into the top 300 of cryptocurrencies within the first year, simply coming from, his garage, essentially. So to now have the network, the connections, the growth, the war chest, the money, to build, what we're doing here is something I never, would have imagined. And so I'm going to be mining day one. And just so you guys understand, if you did get into Texit Coin and maybe you built some, or maybe you didn't, we're going to win either way. So if you don't want to get a miner in Iskander, you don't have to. You're going to keep getting your Texit Coin. Iskander will make Texit even stronger. But if you did put some people in, or you got in a good position, your lineage is protected. All of your existing genealogy is preserved. Signups are tied to you with your Texit Coin ID. Anyone who joins under you stays under you. They're giving you about a month to join, and they're going to kind of grandfather everyone in through March 2nd. All right. So you'll have plenty of time to look everything over, see what you want to do. I know I'm already going in big. I'll probably do a whole video on that. I sold some silver to be able to get in at a really good position. And this is the first time I've sold silver, M.I.M.S.
Yeah.
So, I believe in it. I think this is going to be an unbelievable opportunity for the people who see the vision and get in early.
Yeah. Yeah. No, without a doubt. That's a massive move. Anytime you sell silver, your heart is definitely in it for sure.
Well, I'm here for the long term, guys. And again, we're getting more redundancy, true decentralization, cross mining synergy. So just so everyone understands what I'm saying here, is, let's say that we're looking at our Texit hash rate, right? So we're at the highest hash rate we've ever been at, 5.74 terahash. So let's just pretend in a world no one ever buys another Texit miner again. 0 people from now on ever buy a miner. As Iskander grows, there's going to be mines there that are also mining Texit. So this hash rate will continue to go up. Even if 0 people buy a Texit miner, if it's just coming from Iskander and just coming from people in Dubai and the Middle East, well, you're going to see the hash rate of Texit goes up. And once I kind of explained to you guys what we found out tonight about the downtown digital dollars, the price will take care of itself. And those people who saw Texit go under $1 and didn't buy any, they're going to wish that they did, because, guys, crypto moves in cycles. We always talk about, I don't care about price. So M.I.M.S, anything you want to add there when it comes to just having that long-term mindset of not worrying about the price? And, as Iskander sells out miners, that's going to strengthen the Texit hash rate.
Yeah. We didn't stop. The infrastructure is still there. The fundamentals are still there. In fact, things are getting better. The ecosystem's still growing. So if you saw the value in, Texit Coin from the beginning, you should actually be even more excited about where it is now, quite frankly. And like you talked about, Mike, we talk about cycles. We had a massive run up. Now we're coming down, consolidating, and we're probably going to see a massive, massive run up again into new all-time highs. It's hard not to imagine how it can't when you've enhanced everything inside the whole infrastructure and ecosystem. We've already created a massive name and notoriety in the space, and now it's getting ready to get even louder. Okay, so yeah, if you're not accumulating and acquiring Texit Coin right now under $1, I definitely recommend you go up there and get some coins. If you're not mining, okay, definitely start getting a miner because it's just getting started. Just getting started.
And like they talked about in the video, guys, right? We're looking for a global network here. 100 million mining hashes spanning the globe. The first one's in America, in Texas. We're launching one in Dubai. The other 3 are coming later. They'll probably be in South America, Africa, Eastern Europe is what we're probably thinking. But M.I.M.S, once this happens, you can't ignore us, right? It's too big of a mine. It's too much hash power. We're also able to merge mine or cross mine Litecoin and Dogecoin. So we're going to be having massive, massive computing power that once you get to that level, bro, you basically can't fail.
Oh, and this is next level. People don't understand. This is not we're creating another meme coin. We're talking about physical mining infrastructure here. Okay, this is huge. Okay, so if you talking about other locations across the world, well, you already seen what we've done with Texas. What do you think we're going to do with Dubai? Come on now.
No, this is going to be massive. And guys, things stay basically the same. It's going to be the same type of script for the mining. It's going to be very much the same miners. The price is the same. If you want to get one seed, it's $9.95 one time. From what I've heard, you're getting just with one miner, you're getting about 9 tokens a day. Now, of course, the tokens aren't liquid yet. They're not out on an exchange, but we already have an agreement with Bitmart. So they're going to be liquid. Bobby said, hopefully, probably in about 30 days. But anytime you start a new project, guys, they're not usually liquid. Like if we get liquid in a month or 2, that's amazing, right? We've been in projects where we're still waiting. Like it's been year or 2 years before we have liquidity and get on exchanges. So what Texit has done in the last year to go from 1 exchange to 10 is almost unheard of.
Yeah. No, they hit the numbers. Definitely hit the numbers. A lot of projects we are in, they still haven't given us the ability to sell. Okay.
Right.
And so for Texit to already be on multiple exchanges, by the way, is huge.
Yeah, and so let me just go over a couple of these FAQs, and you guys can find this stuff at iskandercoin.com. But they're designed, Iskander and Texit Coin are designed to work together within the same ecosystem. Think of Texit Coin as the foundation and Iskander as the accelerator. Different roles, same ecosystem. They do share some infrastructure that allows us to scale bigger, the customer support, onboarding systems, shipping and fulfillment, marketing infrastructure. This lowers operating costs and improves stability. I don't know if this is a good example, M.I.M.S, but I told someone today, think of Texit Coin as Pepsi, right? You start with Pepsi, almost, your cola brand is the main one of, Coke has that, and you got Pepsi. And then they're like, you know what? Well, let's try something a little bit different here. Let's reintroduce Mountain Dew, right? But everyone that buys Pepsi and Mountain Dew, the same company is, getting to share the resources, making it stronger, building out more infrastructure, more production plants, more shipping. So I don't know if that'll make it easier for people to understand what's going on, but in a very simple manager, you have one ecosystem that's supporting each other. When one wins, we both win.
Yeah, they both feed each other. One benefits the other. So Iskander is going to do well, and that's going to help Texit Coin continue to do well.
Yeah, and the last thing I want to talk about, M.I.M.S, and I don't have any specifics right now because I tried to screen record tonight's Zoom. But if you are in Texit, when the replay from tonight comes out, you definitely want to watch it. Okay, I'll try to summarize this. But you guys know, the big utility use case is downtown digital dollars with Texit Coin. Getting local municipalities, Chamber of Commerce, small businesses starting in Texas to use a downtown digital dollar to save on their fees, increase sales, increase the economic activity there. And we've been kind of looking of how can we make this easy? Do we have to develop all ourselves? Well, Bobby wrapped up and signed an agreement with a massive company that already has the POS stands. He had one on the Zoom that he showed us. They already have the cards. They invested $1 million into this technology that we've been looking for. And essentially, M.I.M.S, people are going to get a card that looks like a credit card, but it doesn't have a Visa MasterCard logo on it. And so think about that, M.I.M.S. We actually used one of these when we were in Thailand, when we got on the subway. And I had to pay money to get some card that's called a rabbit card. And then we could go ride the subway, ride the train. And then you could also go into the mall that's right there and buy food with the rabbit card. But we weren't using Visa and MasterCard, right? So essentially, we're using the NFC technology. So it's just like a tap to pay. We bought, I think he said, 1,000 of the POS machines that would be given to the different businesses that come in to use the downtown digital dollars. Then it's simply people, purchasing their downtown digital dollars, using them in McKinney to start off with, using them for dinner, using them to get their hair done, any of the shops downtown. And rather now than that money going to Visa and MasterCard, it's staying in that local community. So we basically took a huge, massive leap forward in implementing that layer 3 downtown digital dollar with the agreements and the contracts we signed in Dubai last week. So massive job by Bobby and the whole team, guys, because this is it. They said should have a working product. I mean, they already have one working, but to bring it into the Texit Coin ecosystem in about 10 weeks. So when that happens, we start using it, right? Every time somebody buys anything to run on these rails, it's 1% buying Texit Coin, 1% buying Texit Coin right off the market, guys. So, the people who have the long-term vision, the people who stick with it when things get a little bit tough, those are the people that are going to get rewarded. I'm going to be continuing to build Texit and Iskander because I'm excited about both. M.I.M.S, last words you want to drop tonight?
Yeah, no, we're just getting started. I mean, I don't know how you hear all that value and not see the vision and not get excited, okay? When you're talking about the continued growth, implementation, development of Texit Coin, and now the expansion and layers of with Iskander and that mining infrastructure that's going on, and being able to be early, because I said all the time, you don't know what you don't know, and you won't know unless somebody tells you. And just like Mike said, at what point in time would you have liked to got into Texit Coin? At the beginning. But it takes for people to see what's going on and then actually take advantage. So this is the time we actually take advantage. But like most people, they want to buy when everything is going up, when everybody's talking about it, it's a household name. We're telling you, look, start mining now. Get ready to start mining Iskander, okay? Start buying Texit Coin if you don't have it already. If you are interested in getting in the Iskander, you need to get your Texit miner, okay? Like, put yourself in position to win. That's it. This is, I talk to people all the time, millionaires, multimillionaires, and they have multiple streams of income, 7 streams, okay? Different assets, different revenue streams coming in. Folks, this is what you want to do, especially right now, while everything is down in the market and everybody's really talking about stuff, and there are things being built underground. By the time you realize what it is, the price has shot up when you should have gotten at the beginning. So I'm excited. We're just getting started.
Yeah, what you guys have to understand is people own Bitcoin, and it's on Wall Street owns it now, but how many people are actually using crypto to pay for daily payments? I don't even know if I ever have, because number one, I don't want to, because the crypto will go up. But I've been to 1 or 2 places that accept cryptocurrency. Now I do a lot of DeFi, but I'm like the 1% minority there. So most people aren't going around using crypto, right? Most people are still using cards, relying on a centralized authority like Visa and MasterCard. There really is no group out there going to local businesses and fairs and festivals and saying, hey, why don't you guys implement blockchain technology so that you can save 3% on every transaction? There's no one out there spreading that message. There's no one meeting with Chamber of Commerce trying to get them to understand it. And again, it's because it would be difficult until we found this perfect way to simply bring people in, right? I mean, you guys know, if you're in crypto, to get set up with crypto is a pain. Oh, I got to get a Coinbase account. Oh, then I got to do KYC. Oh, then I got to connect it to my bank. Then I got to learn how to use it, right? Guys, this is seamless. People won't even know they're using a blockchain. They will have no idea. They will think they're at Dave & Buster's. They will think they're using Apple Pay or Google Pay, right? They will think they're using just a regular Visa debit card. But Visa's not on the logo, and the transaction aren't being kept in a centralized location like PayPal. They're being stored decentralized on the Texit Coin blockchain, guys. That's all a blockchain is. It's a ledger. That's it. So that is our vision and our mission, to bring this blockchain technology, sound money, to the masses without them even knowing it. So if you want to be a part of that, you're already in Texit Coin, you're good to go. If you want to continue to win, like I said, you cannot get in yet until Thursday. So reach out to us or whoever shared this video with you. And as soon as you can get started, we'll make sure that you guys get set up. And we'll just keep winning, brother. You